There was no fight in Ikorodu. There was no fight in Ikorodu. What happened to Yeye Kudi? Yeye Kudi said she took some people to go and interview them. She was not doing this emotional thing on her life. That was when the story of Obailegu she started going around. But what did Prime Boy do? When he came out, he went solo. He didn't talk to anybody. He didn't come out on social media. Corona inquest was postponed. They thought he would come to their TikTok live or Facebook live, grant interviews. But what did Baba do? Baba went solo. God will bless you, Prime Boy, for that. And that is why they are dragging you today. That is why they are dragging you today, that you slept with your best friend's wife. If you love yourself and you don't want to go back, not even go back, it will be a worse situation. Kirikiri is worse than Panty. Stick to your truth. Don't let them force you to Kirikiri. Their plan is majorly for women. And if you follow their plan, you will land yourself in somewhere your mother doesn't pray for. Your mother has advised you well, because I know what you're doing is from your mother's advice. That while you were there, they were contributing money for you. And they were frauding themselves. They contributed money higher than the amount that was used to bill you. They were doing that just for their own selfish interest. The organizers of those public donations, they know themselves. They know I'm talking about them. Mystic, let's continue.
Okay.
Wùmí kò tiẹ̀ wá sí ẹ tó tí ì dó láàárín gbogbo àwọn tó ń bá Mohbad ṣọ̀rẹ́. Wùmí ṣọ́ọ̀fì ṣí ẹ ni. Ṣé gbà tí ìyá ẹ bí ẹ ṣé ajá gbẹ̀dọ̀ ẹ lọ ni Wùmí? Ẹ̀yin abiyamọ ayé ẹ máa gbàdúrà o.
When you see someone who is suffering from... Okay, pause. Mystic, please pause. Mystic, please pause. When you see someone that is suffering from sexual health, someone that is starved of sex, this is in psychology, they use this to reverse their situation. They reverse their situation instead of they talking about themselves, they feel hot when they see another woman having such enjoyment, and they tend to use what they suffer to talk about. They talk about what they suffer about. They imagine themselves in that shoe. That is where I'm seeing this happening. They were praising Prime Boy before, but this guy went solo. He went quiet. He didn't say anything. So why are you attacking him now? Why are you attacking? Yeah, that British projections. Thank you. That's the right word. Why are you attacking him now? You were praising him and you asked for donations from the public. That he has so many things to say. But he came out and decided not to say anything, not to suit your urge. Hey, this woman, Iyajokotade said something, and I began to reason it. Never for once has one person, not even a cripple, come to ask for her hand in marriage. Not even a cripple. Not even somebody who is going to die tomorrow has come to ask for a hand in marriage. You now see someone who had a loving relationship that was like Samson and Delilah, was like Jack and Rose, that was like Romeo and Juliet. A 24-year-old who is married Whose son is the most searched child in Nigeria presently on Google? Who is the heir? The child is the heir to millions of naira. A 24-year-old lady that has achieved what you couldn't achieve for the past 40-something years of your life. What would you do? Bitterness. That is what she's just showing. A state of bitterness. Somebody said something yesterday. That is Victor King said, she's doing all this because of relevance. Relevance. And I see reasons to it. Let us not forget that she herself said she had contacted Wunmi before. Wunmi did not pick her call. I'm very sure if Wunmi had picked her call and narrated her own story, she would be at the back of Wunmi and not Baba. It was first come, first serve. And don't ask any blogger. Ask any blogger. Negative news sell like mad. Negative news sell like mad. Be the first to carry the negative news. You will blow. You will blow. Be the first to sell a negative news as a blogger. You will blow. Be the go-to person. That is what is doing Westo. I own Baba Mohbad. I can tell him to speak to you at any time. That is what caused his issue with Yeye Kudi. Oh, yeah, you gave us donation. Okay, fine. But now me get Baba Mohbad. He's going to do whatever I'm going to tell him. And this is what BUKKY Jesse is praying on. Mystic, continue. I know that interview is long. I shouldn't be talking too much. Okay, we'll talk about 3-4 hours.
No, it's not 4 hours. Should I skip to the part? Okay, I think there's a part.
How many hours is it?
An hour 50 minutes. See,
wow.
This part, also nasty things. Rubbish and something.
Okay, any place that you see that she's abusing Wunmi, we don't need it. We know. Transformer, Ashana. We know the language. No be new thing.
Yes, this
good.
Part. Yeah, this
good.
part. This
good.
Part. Let me take
when
it back.
We said, no, I heard about it. Okay, play it for people. Play it for people.
Wùnmí ọmọ pa Canada láàrin obìnrin tí ó jẹ́ pé wọ́n òbówó máa ń ṣe wẹ̀ kí torí sì máa gbé fún pé àgbọ̀ àṣìṣàrè lọ sí Mohbad sáré lọ ságbo ṣé mọ̀ lè sọ pé ipe kò ṣe anything tó fẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú òun kò sẹ́dá gangan wọn fún yín máa débi iṣẹ́ sọ fún yẹn ṣé wàá pé wọ́n sọ látijọ́ èmi sọ fún yín sí ni from reliable source. Ṣé wọ́n ti pé mo sọ fún yín pé Wùnmí text Primeboy inú prison ipe Liam mú mi sí ẹ̀ ipe ṣó fẹ́ anything kóhun fún ipe ṣó wà òkè ṣé wọ́n ti.
Pause. First of all, where Primeboy went to is not called a prison. It is called a jail. A police station has a jail, not a prison. Primeboy was locked in jail, but not in a prison. If you face the courts, you can be remanded in a prison or sentenced to prison. He has not faced any judge, so he was not locked up in prison but a jail. Was there communication between Primeboy and Wunmi? You don't make a declarative sentence. You make it an open sentence that is open for debate and correction. Prime Boy has never said it anywhere that Wumi had a conversation with him. If he does, BUKKY, show us the evidence. Show us the evidence. If there was any communication between both parties, show us your evidence. Don't just go on social media to speak rubbish. Whenever we are doing anything that is declarative on this live, we will show you evidence. If it's video evidence, if it is photo evidence, we are going to show you the evidence. Don't just go. See, that's why I said bloggers, they like negative news. It sells fast. And some stupid people will be on that live believing everything. You can't go to a police station. This is not even admissible in court. Oh, there was a communication between them. Where's the evidence? That's what the court is going to say. Please continue, Mystic.
Now, ṣé gbogbo yín rántí pé wọ́n sọ pé Mohbad lé Prime Boy bọ́lẹ̀. Mohbad ò dédé lé bọ́lẹ̀ o. Ṣé mo pọ́n sọ pé torí Prime Boy sọ fún pé kó má bá Wùnmí jà ní irọ́ ni o. Inú ń bí Mohbad ni pé ìwọ nìkan ni mo sọ̀rọ̀ yìí fún. Ìwọ nìkan ni mo sọ̀rọ̀ yìí fún. Báwo ni Wùnmí ṣe gbọ́?
Pause.
Ìgbà tí Mohbad lọ.
Pause. So are they trying to rejuvenate this Canada visa again?
Yes.
The Canada visa issue is dead on arrival. There is no Canadian visa on the passport of Mohbad even after death. So why are you bringing it up? Did he apply? Yes. Was he denied? Yes. Did Wumi apply? No. Did Liam apply? No. They didn't have a passport around that period. Was there DNA conducted? No. Why? If they even needed, they were going for visitation, not migrating totally or applying for a work visa. So why would there be a need for a DNA test? And let us not forget, BUKKY is trying to contradict herself. She's the same person that said that they were fighting in the house because of Canadian or no Canadian visa, and somebody eavesdropped and heard that they were fighting because of Canadian visa. Was it Adura? Was it DJ? Was it the DJ? I don't know. I've forgotten. I'm not going to see. You can see me now. I'll not tell you something I don't know. But I know she had once said it, that somebody eavesdropped and heard them fight about Canada even before that day, that Sunday. That is how to say things. You'll be very open to it for correction, not you being declarative about it. Please, let's continue.
Taking in Canada. Ó ti jẹ́ kó yé wọn pé tó bá ti ready, ó ti sọ bí tó máa pè òun sí. So, mistake lẹ́ ń ṣe pé wọ́n rí email kan. No. Bàbá yìí ló sọ fún Wùnmí. Nǹkan tó mú Wùnmí tẹ̀lé wọn lọ sí ibi tó ti ń kọrin nìyẹn. Bó ṣe gbọ́.
Okay, pause. Good. Pause. We are going to correct her on what she just said, the mistake she just said. Because this was even said by Mohbad. It was said by Wunmi at the coroner inquest. Why was Wunmi at that show? Why was Wunmi at that show? Was she always carrying Liam to shows? No. The main reason Wunmi followed them to that show, Nepe, Ojo Monday, she was meant to go to her mother-in-law's house,
Mohbad's house, on their way back from the show.
On their way back from the show. That Laurent Pon, Leku, yes or no?
Ben.
Àǹtí eléyìí jákujàku sọ pé nítorí ìjà ni.
Kò sí kankan tó ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹni kó kàn ń sọ̀rọ̀ lójoojúmọ́, kò sí gbogbo ẹ̀ òjọ́ra.
I was just like, what you said now, does it make any sense?
Ṣó ti gbé proof wá fún yín rí ni, kò ní proof, kò sí evidence kankan náà, ó kàn máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
Ọmọ fẹ́ ṣe birthday ní Tuesday, ó fẹ́ ṣe 5-month-old birthday ní Tuesday. Ó fẹ́ lọ ra nǹkan lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fọ́mọ. Ìyá ló mẹ́kọ̀ọ́ dáadáa, ìyá ni ó yẹ máa bọ̀. Ìyàwó Wùnmí, ó kó aṣọ tí Mohbad gan máa wọ̀ lọ́jọ́ kejì dání o.
Àló kàn ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Ẹ ti gbàgbé pé ó sọ pé Falana fẹ́ settle bàbá out of court 50 million naira. Bàbá deny bàbá ní kò jọ pé kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó kàn sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
Ní sùúrù 50 million naira ta ló fẹ́ kólẹ̀?
Wùnmí ẹ mọ̀ pé Wùnmí billionaire.
Àwùmí lówó gan-an. Sister Tọ́lá ṣe àwọn pẹ́ẹ́sì ní Naija, àwa tá a wà Naija náírà làwọn máa gbà. Èlò náà kọ́rẹ́nsì ò náà máa fi san fẹ̀yìn ẹ bá fẹ́ gbowó.
Pounds.
Pounds ni.
Ẹ rí bí Wùnmí ṣe ń lọ Mohbad.
Kí n ṣe mélòó ni pounds ń sìn?
Mr. Dawa, ẹ jẹ́ ká prepare mind àwọn èèyàn. Anytime soon, wọ́n á sọ pé Wùmí ti bribe Embelемbe. Just know that for free. No, it's what you know. As soon as the right thing is being done, Embelемbe. So that just let people should just prepare their mind.
Side wọn ló wà, ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀. Side wọn ni Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ wà, tẹ́ bá gbọ́ bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ni. Ẹ rí pé kò béèrè question. Ó mọ̀ wọn.
No, Sherry ma. Ó dàbí tí wọ́n bá ń ṣe program Oríyọmí. Tẹ́ bá wo 95% followers Oríyọmí tó ń follow program yẹn, Ìbàdàn base ni wọ́n. Because Ìbàdàn lóríyọmí wà. I've stayed in Abuja for 23 years. Embelebe is a program that at some point, I see myself like getting addicted to it and I stopped. So that has been, I can tell you something. Bó ṣe máa ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ti ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Nǹkan kan tí inú mi fi dùn ni pé sọ yí pé bó ṣe mention Falana ó ní Falana that I know, he will not do anything negative except if they give him false information. And I am going to call Falana. Wallahi. See, bọ̀bọ́ yìí ń ṣe program ó ń pe president. Wallahi. Tó máa pe ó ń pe president direct ó máa pick, ó ń pe governors direct, they pick his call. Ẹ̀yẹ́ máa wòran, just me, he's a human being. I'm not saying he's perfect. I'm not saying this and that. All I just know is that let's just give him that benefit of doubt. For today's program, rí àwọn few questions tó béèrè. For intelligent person, mọ̀ why tó béèrè. Even ẹ jẹ́ kí n call mind yín síbi kan. Ó ń try láti establish period wo lẹ kúrò ní Ìkòròdú. What time lẹ délé Mohbad? Ó ń try láti marry time yẹn papọ̀ kó fi mọ̀ wípé ṣó wà reasonable káwọn èèyàn ti dé ilé Mohbad or àwọn kò yẹ káwọn èèyàn ti débẹ̀. But at some point, ó kàn stop. And Cherry, ó normal ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi rí. Bọ̀bọ́ kan àjọ ní issue. Tó bá ṣáájú mi dé ibì kan tó bá lọ ro ẹjọ́, àwọn ọ̀gá mi máa ń dúró nídúró pé bóyá kan ti kọ́ AK-47 kí n débẹ̀ kankan yẹn mi ń bọ̀ ni. Bọ̀n tí n bá débẹ̀, tó bá wá ti bú mi tó ti sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ tó bá ní okay what happened, tí n bá wá explain wá ní this guy, are you mad? So normally reaction we should, but I've not ẹ jẹ́ ká kàn fún wọn ní benefit of doubt. Ẹ má ì tí jẹ́, we shouldn't behave like these people. And let me tell you ma, it's easy to defend truth. Ẹni tó fẹ́ defend irọ́ ló ní iṣẹ́ tó fẹ́ ṣe. Even a stupid person can defend truth. A stupid person can defend truth. As far as nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ defend here is truth, at ease he will defend it. Ẹni tó fẹ́ defend irọ́, òun ló ní inú tó máa ro irọ́ tó máa pa, tó bá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń parọ́ ẹyọ kan tó máa pa mẹ́wàá to defend the first lie. So ẹ kàn máa wo wọ́n ràn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wo kí ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́la. Because I know that program will not even end tomorrow. They will still continue. But let's just give benefit of doubt. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká sáré castigate ká sọ pé ẹ jẹ́ let's leave it. Thank you ma.
Sister Tọ́lá ní ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wa. Sister Tọ́lá ní, are you still here?
Ọ̀nà méjì ni ọ̀nà méjì.
Okay.
Jí àbí kí ló dé gan? Aláwa United Kingdom á ṣe meeting lọ́wọ́. Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ mò ń gò.
Ẹ má jà wá sí. Àmì ò fẹ́ gbọ́n kankan.
Okay, mi gbọ́ yín.
Gbọ́n kankan. Mo ti tí earpiece bó tí mi fẹ́ gbọ́n kankan. Ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ ní ká ẹ máa sọ.
Okay.
Sister Tọ́lá ní kí ló fa ọ̀rọ̀ yìí pé wọ́n tún á ń drag a prime boy báyìí.
Ṣé mọ̀ pé wọ́n contribute owó nítorí kí wọ́n lè bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ against Wunmi ni. So nígbà tí wọ́n contribute owó yẹn tán ṣe mọ̀ pé àwọn ò ní làákàyè because wọ́n wà sensible enough láti understand pé it's part of the bail condition. You cannot come and talk about the case outside. They don't know. So by pé wọ́n mọ̀, they will not contribute that money. Wọ́n ní solicit fún. But nítorí pé wọ́n mọ̀, wọ́n wá fi pé bí táwọn bá sọ, they're just looking for somebody to máa nail Wunmi ni, to come and lie against Wunmi. The same thing they did to spending. Spending ti boss dancing, everybody judge wọn because wọn ò lè sọ̀rọ̀. And the reason why tó fi pariwo ẹ̀ náà, Prime Boy and Spending náà ni wípé tó ẹ̀ náà lè ṣe gbọ́ tí wọ́n máa tán sọ̀rọ̀ corona kí náà pé inquest pé they have to go back to corona inquest, that they want to bring Prime Boy and Spending back for corona inquest. They forgot pé corona inquest will not even wọ́n ní invite Prime Boy and Spending because they are suspect and everything they need to know from them. They need to get from them. Ó ti wà ní station already. They don't have anything to come and say. I understand. One more. Because inviting them to corona inquest, that means no statement, they will come and discuss it in corona and everybody will hear them. They don't want that to happen. They don't get it. Corona inquest. And they even forgotten pay this corona inquest won't cause the problem. And I want people I want Falano, I want me. Àwọn lawyers àwọn tí wọ́n wà sensible enough won't study nǹkan tó ń lọ situation of things. Ṣé rí pé nígbà tí corona inquest yẹn stop gbogbo wàhálà ìta ó stop because the bloggers they have nothing to analyse again. Because corona inquest yẹn cause problem fáwọn èèyàn fún Wunmi. Get they won't study the situation of things. So corona inquest go look notice pé corona inquest look cause problem. But corona inquest stop gbogbo ẹ̀dá kò sí nǹkan everybody fẹ́ discuss more. Because all of them want to discuss what they talk about in corona inquest. If not for corona inquest, we will not even know nǹkan statement nǹkan tí Wunmi sọ now. Corona inquest expose a lot and they stop it. And I told them last year, they might not even go back to corona inquest. Corona inquest is not people watching so be any trial ni. It's just a fact finding. Wọ́n ní máa sọ bí àwọn èèyàn ṣe ń sọ tó ń pariwo corona inquest yẹn. Now, báwo ni wọ́n ṣe máa gbé àwọn Spending wá síta padà láti wá máa sọ nǹkan tó wà ní court. Ètò wà ní kíní. They are suspect, they can't change their words. There's not kò sí bí èèyàn ṣe lè convince wọn tó. Everything tí wọ́n ti sọ already will be used against them in the court of law. They can't allow them to change any statement. Gbogbo ilé tó ń pariwo just say your truth, just say your truth. You can't say anything anymore. You have already said your truth. Nothing can be changed. That's what these people don't know. So now they spend that money and Islander pẹ̀lú yàn tó convince wọn because kò mọ̀ ṣé mọ̀ ìwọ tó ń study law ó yẹ kó mọ̀ wípé it's against the thing you can't come out and talk about. It's part of the bail condition anywhere, even though you put and bail. Once you come out of that police station on bail, you have no right to discuss anything about it. So for the fact that you're not check out go against the condition àwọn sorrow to let you don't go against, they are still coming back to talk about Spending too. Eric Ponche makpada wa mabu Spending because Spending will not even listen to them too. Ṣé ti understand nǹkan tí mo ń sọ?
Yes, I understand you. I understand you. But motion.
So my pa wọ́n mọ̀ pé condition yẹn ni pé wọ́n lè sọ̀rọ̀ nta ni. They wouldn't have done that. Láti solicit for one. One regret because they spend a lot of money to do that. Because all they are looking for is Wunmi. They don't even believe these people are suspects. They can't agree pé àwọn people is suspect Wunmi. To them, it's only Wunmi. Wunmi is the suspect. Wunmi go ni àwọn need gbogbo àwọn people yìí. That's why I share romance one. Only mo ṣe wá sọ fún wọn, but that's why I always take my time once in a while to go to their platform. So that I'm on platform titi wan be multi let me just go and talk to them. King go where they turn so. At least we are able to change their minds to establish some things. Nígbà tí wọ́n question me lọ́dọ̀ Papariano, they were questioning me like, okay, kí ló dé tí Wunmi ó ṣe kíní kan, kí ló tí Wunmi ó mú ọkọ lọ hospital. And I argue at the end of the day, we come to terms. I want not they understand. Ìkan nínú wọn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá sọ pé yes, kò lè force bad láti lọ hospital. Even here gan, tí ọkọ yan bá sick, tí wọ́n bá pa ambulance tí ìyàwó tọ́mọ bá pa ambulance tí ìyàwó bá wà nílé tí ambulance bá dé tọkọ yẹn dẹ̀ sick tí ìyàwó bá wà nílé tí ambulance dé tó sọ fún àwọn paramedics pé you can't take my husband away, they will leave our husband, they will leave your husband for you. You don't have right. Kàn force yàn kankan. So gbogbo ilé ti ṣe ní gbogbo bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ yìí ẹ fi gbogbo ẹ lẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ kò ní tí kòkó tó fẹ́ ṣe even tó bá tẹ support even tó bá ṣe anything all I know is Wunmi is not going to talk on social media and that is it. Abẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ is bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ kò tí kòkó tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ tó bá ti jẹ yàtọ̀ sọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́pàá tó ti yàtọ̀ sí pé ó à ń lọ court kó gba gbogbo ètò kù kò sí anybody tó máa attend sí. They are really craving for her attention. That is why they want her to say something. They're looking for somebody that will bring her out. They are looking for somebody to push me out. That is what they are doing. For the fact, ṣé ní gbogbo ilé ariwo tẹ́lẹ̀ ń palẹ̀ nǹkan. Ó ti lọ sọ àwọn platform wa. Ó dẹ̀ ti rí tí gbogbo yẹn sọ. Especially you, that was you were saying like, okay, you said Wunmi is not coming out. Gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ ti gbọ́. Wọ́n ti rí pé ọmọdé yóò tún ní jẹ́ kí Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́. That's why tó ṣe ń kígbe. Because èèyàn méjì ló máa ń rojọ́. Gbà tí Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ bá rojọ́ pẹ̀lú ojú òsì tó ń rojọ́ tó sú wọn tí wọ́n rí Wunmi. Wọ́n ṣàdé gbẹnu dákẹ́. So ó better kí Wunmi kó rọra dákẹ́ jẹ́jẹ́jẹ́jẹ́ síbẹ̀. Nǹkan tó bá wù wọ́n kan sọ. Tó bá wù wọ́n kan ní pé wọ́n rí màálù nínú ibi tó sin Mohbad sí problem wọn yẹn. Tó bá rí gò lára ẹ̀. Tó bá lọ́gun ládàá. Tó bá náà ṣaláǹké kò kàn wá. But they just want to push her out. They want to hear from Wunmi. They are really craving to hear from her.
Okay. Before you leave, Sister Tolani, I have a very strange question for you. Shangbomi.
Mo ń gbọ́ yín sà.
What if what she DNA test lénìí Liam wá jẹ́ ọmọ Mohbad? What kind of conspiracy la máa wá gbọ́ again?
They will bring something else again, yes.
Yes, I know. They won't be tired of it.
No.
But they are going to lessen the attacks on Wípé. They will forget about Liam. But that they will want Baba to still get the high chunk of Mohbad's royalty will now be the issue. What kind of conspiracy should we be expecting?
I think let me share bóyá ọmọ náà won't believe it. The same way they are expecting, they are saying they are not going to believe the result of autopsy because it's not going to give them what they want.
Even if the DNA is done in 3 places,
they will not believe it. Wunmi ti pay gbogbo yan. Have you forgotten? Yes, Wunmi has bribed everybody, even the police, everybody. Báyìí sìn. Kí lẹ rò bí wọ́n ṣe dáwọn gba wọn ní gba autopsy because Wunmi ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ Wunmi ti bribe wọn.
So how many DNAs have to be done before they believe?
There's nothing. Only tó bá ṣe ní bẹ́yọ kan tó bá ní Mohbad kan ló lọ́mọ that is right. So tó bá ṣe bí mẹ́wàá tí ò bá ti jó òun tó bá ti jó òun ló lọ́mọ kò right nìyẹn. So it's better she should not even do it. She should not even go there. I just don't want that man to have his way, either yes or no, because he's been having a way for a long time. You can see it in him that to man get away with everything, to man fair more gets right. It doesn't take no for an answer. So people, you know what I mean. So this time too, now tí Wunmi ti mọ̀ why tó ti máa wọ̀nyàn tó ti náwọn èèyàn yìí gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe fún tẹ́lẹ̀ has to stop. And this is the time we have to stop our Nigerians, Yoruba people, kí wọ́n máa bully widow. They have been doing it for a long time, and we are going to stop it.
Okay, lastly, I saw a bit of emotional blackmail at that show today. Baba has granted nothing less, if I count the TikTok interviews and all those things, with that of the TVC and blah, 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 he has granted nothing less than 19 of them. Never for once has Baba shed tears. Why do you think he did that today?
He's just looking for sympathy. Yeah, nothing more.
Because kò tí pé mọ́tò ni bàbá lọ ń jó.
But this shouldn't be strange to you because everything tí bàbá sọ níta yẹn wọ́n ti sọ nínú ilé náà pẹ̀lú Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀. So it's not strange to Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀.
No, all those things that they did today, it was not strange. It was a repeated question.
Wọ́n ti máa sọ nínú ilé náà. Wọ́n ti máa sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ kó tó gbé wá sórí here náà.
Yeah, sure.
Berekete is a radio station. He will discuss with them. Once you go to them, to him, he will favor you. Anybody that comes, yeah, because what is discuss nínú ilé, and he will never ask a question tí bàbá onílé dáhùn náà. The radio station, newspapers, radio station, they're all the same. They have their stand. It's only law. Nicolo Dijue. It's only law that closes his eyes and to anybody in left and right. And that is the reason why they're running around. To one law, left, right, and center, because they don't want to face the law. It's only law, Nicolo Dijue. Because when it is law knows nobody, and nobody is above the law. And you understand? So all these people, newspapers, everybody, PR, they only have their own stand. One man stand the phone kokoni. They stand for somebody. They stand for this. They stand for that. At the end of the day, even journalism, they stand for somebody. They have to stand for one. That is why when you grant interview with Punch will never ask you what you cannot answer. Punch only being in koto man knocking down. Because PR ni, so kò sí nǹkan kan tí Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ ń ṣe tó jẹ́ big deal say mi kì í wò ó bọ̀ kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ. But I always believe in law. So when they go to courts of law, that is ìyẹn nìkan ló jẹ́ pé equal ni ó di ojú ẹ̀ sáàrin méjì left right gbogbo yín we are equal. They, you know, so that's all. And they were really trying hard not to face that law. That's why he's looking for sympathy. When you go to court, judge will not ever see go bá sun ẹkún kò ní anything ṣe. You understand? Fẹ́ ọ̀sùn ẹkún kó yàn sun ẹ̀jẹ̀ òní kó má fi handcuff ṣe lọ́wọ́. That is what they call law. That is what I believe in. Gbogbo àwọn tó kù yẹn, I don't believe in them. The same thing as me. If you cry hell, to cry water, to cry blood, because blood of tèmi kò ń ṣe nǹkankan. I don't even believe what you're doing. Because gbogbo yẹn ò jẹ́ kò ń jẹ́yàn. Àfi àwọn tó bá mi kò àánú kì í ṣe mi tó bẹ́ẹ̀. So gbogbo ilé tí bàbá yẹn ń ṣe yẹn mo ti understand pé kò sí nǹkankan tó jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sí. Because this ikú tó ọmọ yẹn kú yìí nǹkan tó ti expect ti pẹ́ ni kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó shock ẹ̀. He has been expecting it for a long time. So but kò mọ̀ gbà yẹn ni. So why are you now crying? Nǹkan tí ẹ ṣe bèrè ikú tó pọmọ yín nìyẹn tẹ̀lé lọ sí because you knew. Okay, now today she said pé nígbà tó wọ́n pè òun ti kinní kan ìgbà tó wọ́n rí ìyá tó wọ́n pàdé ìyá Mohbad òun sọ fún ìyá Mohbad pọmọ yẹn ti kú. For the fact pé wọ́n tẹ̀ tí sọ that's why the fact pé wọ́n ti sọ fún yín gan pọmọ ti kú ẹ ti believe pé ti kú because it's what you have been expecting. They can't tell you pé ọmọ wọn ò lè pẹ́ lórí fóònù kó máa sọ pé ọmọ yẹn ti kú. Why? Ṣé ó wà lórí kinní ni? Báwo ló ṣe kú ṣó ní terminal disease ni? Ṣé hospital ló wà ni? So how can you just go think straight like that? Pé ọmọ mi ti kú. O tẹ wo kú ṣó ṣubú ni. And you say you went upstairs, you saw the blanket tó kún fún ẹ̀jẹ̀. Ó kún fún ẹ̀jẹ̀. Blanket tó kún fún ẹ̀jẹ̀. Ó béèrè pé ṣó ṣubú ni, ṣé mọ́tò gbá ni, ṣó l'accident ni. You never ask any question now. And he went straight láti bury. Now ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá ń wá sympathy. Sympathy ni gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yìí kò sí nǹkan kan wọn ò feel anything. And he believes gbogbo ilé ìtọ́ṣe lórí social media what you cannot do for me when you were alive I will get that money you refuse to give me.
Sister Tolani, ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ sọ́nsìn, you are going to expatiate on one thing that I heard yesterday. Somebody said Mohbad is more important to Baba in his death than when he was alive.
It's more, yes. Tí bàbá yẹn bá mọ̀ pé táì ló ṣe rí gan àti jẹ́ kó kú tipẹ́tipẹ́. And he's still going to do the same thing to Adura because now he has exposed to this thing. But okay, go on, be. He doesn't even care about any of them anymore. Bó ṣe wà yẹn Samani mi mọ̀ pé bí life ṣe dùn rèé. Kí ló dé tí Mohbad wèrè yóò ọmọ yóò bá ti kú tipẹ́tipẹ́ mi mọ̀ pé báyìí ló ṣe dùn. So kò sí nǹkan kan tó feel fún. He's enjoying himself. He's enjoying his life.
Hey Joma, can I talk ma?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ma.
Mọ̀ pé Jose, ito tí ẹ mention láàárọ̀ yẹn náà, the Falanas and the other lawyer. This Berekete man, honestly, this man cannot do anything. You rather send him back to previous what they are doing before, back to the court. So the man can't do nothing at this moment. but yẹn gbogbo nǹkan tó lè ṣe ó ti gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ló kàn máa fẹ́ gbọ́ gbogbo tẹnu ẹ̀ náà ni at the end of the day kóòtù tó ń sá fún náà ló máa padà lọ and why he went to this Brekete everything will now open up honestly that is my own belief honestly mi ò dẹ̀ fear máa yẹn ó lè kọ́ gbọ́n gbogbo ohun tó sọ o kó má lè ṣe nǹkan kan but things will open up by tomorrow and they will now went back to the court where Baba doesn't want to go. The Baba will end up finding himself where he doesn't want to belong. Ó dẹ̀ ṣì máa lọ. Mi ìfẹ́ fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ ni. Mo máa ń quote ẹnu mi tí bá ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ó máa lọ síbi tí ò fẹ́ lọ yẹn because ó ti dà nǹkan ti fọ́n yànkan. Ká ló ti keep quiet ni kò ní débi tó dé yìí. But now things are spoiled already.
And you know they look at
Benny is a lie. But they cannot do anything.
Yes.
Nothing that man can do. Honestly, ṣé kẹ̀ túbọ̀ máa tú sí ni. Ṣé mọ̀ pé tẹ bá wọ́n ti ní kó máa lọ o tó tún gbẹnu tó lóun fẹ́ kọ́ bá òun ṣe kinní kan kọ́ bá òun ṣe kinní kan so for that man fẹ́ ó ti máa gbọ́ lè nìna anyway but àwa gbé síta lọ́la máa yẹn ò dẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ borúkọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ di Brekete man kò nífẹ̀ẹ́ borúkọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ nítorí kí ló kọ stupid man.
Ẹ kí lẹ rò bí Oríyọmí torí ẹ̀ stop that's the same thing torí Oríyọmí ṣe stop yẹn tí ò ṣe nìyẹn náà.
Yes.
Because ó ti mọ̀ pé tóun bá ṣe débì kan ṣe mọ̀ kó ti mọ̀ kó Oríyọmí gan ti mọ̀ pé tóun bá ṣe débì kan òun ò ní lè go ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah, òun ò ní lè further because ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan ni pé àwọn tó Oríyọmí deal pẹ̀lú àwọn tó lè education ni. Because gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe ń bẹ̀ yẹn wà against the law.
Exactly.
Àwọn èèyàn tó wà ní gbèríko tó ń ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún yẹn tó bá wá deal pẹ̀lú àwọn tó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe ó máa tí ò bá ṣẹ̀wọ̀n díẹ̀ ló máa kó because kò lè Oríyọmí tẹ bá ń wo program Oríyọmí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn ó abuse àwọn èèyàn ó ń bully àwọn èèyàn a lot because a lot of things is doing tí ò make sense tí ò wà against the law because torí pé àwọn èèyàn tó ń deal pẹ̀lú wọn ò mọ law wọn local torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe ń go away pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ so torí ẹ̀ ni ò ṣe fẹ́ gbà ó ti di pé iṣẹ́ yìí àwọn alákọ̀wé tó surround ẹ̀ ó máa expose òun ẹ understand nítorí ẹ̀ ni ò ṣe lè gbà because gbogbo eléyìí tó ń sọ DNA yìí people still don't understand that nobody can ask Wunmi to do DNA if she doesn't want to do it. Only the authority ló máa ń gba nǹkan téèyàn ò fẹ́ gbà nǹkan téèyàn ò fẹ́ ṣe authority nìkan ló máa ń fagídí gba nǹkan lọ́wọ́ yàn.
ṣe bá ń bá yín jiyàn ní lọ́dọ̀ Papa Reno I was there now.
ẹ na òun ni mo ṣàlàyé kò sí ẹni tó lè ní kí Wunmi ẹ mọ you know what people are just adding too much emotion like bàbá tó bí lọ́mọ once you raise your child tó ti bímọ tó ti dàgbà tó ti 18 forget it. Even kó ní British passport gan nílò òyìnbó àti mú ọmọ ẹ tó bá ti over 18 wọlé ó hard gan because adult ni wọ́n ní ó ti ní life títí ẹ̀. So gbogbo ilé tí wọ́n sọ pé
tó bá ti wọlé náà nǹkan sísè tọ́lá ni tó bá ti wọlé náà tó bẹ́ẹ̀ gbé náà you can't do anything anymore about okay my advice ẹ̀ ni.
ẹ náà kò ṣe pé bóyá o máa sọ pé.
So you don't have to talk for him or her.
ẹ náà ẹ wá sọ pé DNA kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ DNA òun ni mò ń ṣàlàyé fún ọlọ́jọ́ yẹn pé even Wunmi tí Wunmi bá sọ pé I want to do that DNA there still law to protect Liam tí ó lè tún sọ fún Wunmi pé kò lè ṣe DNA yẹn if Wunmi don't know tí Wunmi bá fẹ́ ṣe DNA tí wọn bá sọ pé yes a fẹ́ ṣe DNA there is still law tó tún lè protect Liam because Liam fúnra rẹ̀ ní law tó protect òun fúnra rẹ̀ aside from the parents. Because that is where they will use the intention of that DNA. Intention the reason they fẹ́ fi ṣe DNA show make sense tí ó bá make sense. Àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe báwo ló ṣe lè ní effect lára ọmọ yẹn. Tí ó bá ní wà okay for ọmọ yẹn, they won't allow them to do it. So you take everything to court. Kò guarantee pé wọ́n máa grant ẹ̀ fún ẹ. Neighbor yẹn ó lè lọ sí court pé òun fẹ́ DNA ọmọ mi. Yes, you can even go there. Court is open to everybody, but when you get there, they will send you out. Ọmọ tọkọ àti ìyàwó bá ti marry ara wọn tó bá ti marry ọkọ ẹ̀ tó marry ìyàwó ẹ̀ tí ìyàwó yẹn bá lọ gbé oyún wá láti ta every child born in the marriage belong to that man and the woman kò sára ta tó máa challenge paternity ọmọ tó wà nínú marriage no even kó wà obvious pé ẹlòmíì ló bí kò sí ara ta tó lè challenge ọmọ tí táwọn èèyàn bá bí nínú marriage tó bá wà nínú marriage ọmọ wọn ni. Even tó bá ṣe DNA fún ọmọ yẹn tó bá sọ pé Liam Mohbad kọ́ ló bí is still Mohbad child once tí o ti deny ẹ̀ kó tó kú simple that's all they don't know. So DNA or no DNA kò lè jẹ́ kí bàbá gba property Liam no tó bá ṣe DNA fún sẹ̀ kọ́ ni pé Liam Mohbad kọ́ ló bí the same position tó tí Liam wà nínú ilé yẹn ló ṣì wà. unless tó bá jẹ́ pé Mohbad ti deny ẹ̀ ó ti contest ẹ̀ kó tó kú nìkan ló kù. So wọ́n wá ní pé ńgbà tí bàbá ti kú ń sìn ṣé kán gbé gbogbo property once tí Mohbad ti kú everything is gone, everything is dead, nothing more. Ẹ wá ní ó ń sọ fún yín pé ó rìnrìn àràkà àgbàdo tó rìnrìn àràkà kí ló tẹ̀ sọ fún kí Mohbad lọ ṣe DNA ẹ bá ti kọ pé kó ṣe DNA kó tó kú náà. There's nothing they can do it. Wọn ò mọ̀ ní tó bá pé wọ́n máa rà wọn tó máa educate wọn dáadáa ni DNA is not DNA is nothing. Tó bá ṣe kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣe. But the intention of the woman on pariwo pé DNA just to do DNA. What's the big deal in DNA? What's the big deal in DNA? But the intention of that DNA is well known and they won't allow it to be done because of the intention. Because the intention is very wrong. What they want to use the DNA for is wrong. They want to use the DNA for public and it is wrong for Liam's DNA result go on social media. Because once it is done, the result will be on social media forever. The boy will grow up to meet the result on the social media, which is not right. So problem nǹkan táwọn ò mọ̀ nìyẹn. Gbogbo ariwo gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí bàbá yìí máa ń sọ kiri yìí, ó wọ́n affect wọn wrong, ó wọ́n affect wọn negatively, but they don't know. Because when we mo ń dì pẹ̀lú bàbá yìí ni kò ní sọ̀rọ̀ rárá. If you don't talk, you get what you need. All this talk, ó wọ́n affect negatively. Everything you request for it will not be granted. Because so bá pé no family wọn ló wà, so bá pé no ilé wọn ló wà, no family wọn ló wà ni. Tí wọ́n gbọ́rọ̀ yìí wá síta, ó ṣeéṣe kó bèè lọ Wunmi kí Wunmi kó ní òun fẹ́ ṣe. Only if Wunmi want to do it willingly. Tí ò sí yàn kankan tó ń pressurize ẹ. But now she will refuse to do it and nobody will force her. That's the power of a woman. And what they can't still get ni pé gbogbo bully yìí kò lè get at Wunmi. The gbogbo bully yìí kò lè jẹ́ kó ṣe. You need something. Ó yẹ gba tí ọmọ ó dẹ̀ yẹ gba tí. Ó fẹ́ gba nǹkan lọ́wọ́ yàn ó fún lẹ́ ó mọ́ ìgbà dání. Báwo ló ṣe possible láti get nǹkan tó fẹ́? Ma?
Another one tí mo remember. Mohbad kọ́ ló sọ ọmọ ẹ̀ lórúkọ. And there are simple, we saw this guy, this particular bàbá yìí. Tó wà ní ìkómọ ọmọ ẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ ń jó.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
And we heard from his mouth as well pé òun kò fún un ní 250,000.
Yes.
Òun lọ ṣe kómọ tọmọ òun nílé tòun.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
And this my Mohbad, my dear Mohbad, may God rest in peace. Kọ́lọ́n jí kó bá mi.
Àmín.
Ó fún ní owó yẹn. Ó dẹ̀ lọ ṣe kómọ tiẹ̀ nínú ilé ẹ̀. If for that, èmi ń fẹ́ mi ìka ní pé mi kọ́ mi ní fóònù méjì ní gbogbo kí ni ìbá ti record ẹ̀. Ó kọ àbá record ẹ̀ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbé sórí Facebook padà. Ntó lóhun ò ṣe tó ní kò ń ṣóun ló sọmọ ẹ̀ lórúkọ. Sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn láàárọ̀ mo dẹ̀ ń gbọ̀n nígbà mo gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ yẹn. Mò ń gbọ̀n pé ó ju àdó sínú inú pósẹ̀ pẹ̀lú aṣọ funfun.
Yẹn ló wá mú yín gbọ̀n ẹ̀ nígbà tí gbọ̀n ẹ máa expect irọ́ oríṣiríṣi everyday day by day.
Ó mọ̀ pé is as a father. Kì í ṣe pé tó ń sọ yẹn ní nǹkan as a father kò lè jáde sí public lẹ́yìn that particular ọmọ tó ti kú.
Ẹ̀bọ̀ kí ni nǹkan tí Joe ti fẹ́ sọ tó tún jọ yín lójú náà?
Kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ jọ mí lójú bí as a father. No, ó totally wrong. Ó ní nǹkan ló sọ lórúkọ, nǹkan ló fún un. Tó fún ní Muslim, ó fún ní Christian English name. Kò níhùn sí gbogbo àwọn tá a ń gbé ní abroad. Àwọn ọmọ wa English name ló máa ń fún àwọn ọmọ wọn.
Of course.
Àwọn ọmọ mi bímọ méjì, right? Mo fún ọ lórúkọ kò pé kò kàn mí, èmi ṣáà ti fún lórúkọ tí mi bá délé wọn orúkọ yẹn lèmi ń pọmọ tèmi. Orúkọ English ló ń pè àwọn ọmọ wọn.
Yes.
Last one tó bí nìkan ló kàn sọ ní ti ara Olúwa. Tí ẹni tí ò bá gbọ́ ó dẹ̀ máa ń pè ní ti ara ló pè bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹni tí ò bá mọ̀ á ní ti ara níbẹ̀ tí ara Olúwa.
Okay.
So this particular man mo mọ ibi tó ti wá mi mọ planet tí máa yìí ti wá evil ni bẹ́ẹ̀ mo pray fún kó lọ síbi tó yẹ kó lọ.
He has been doing that for a long time.
Kò ṣe pé máa kú ni mo ń sọ ó máa lọ síbi tó deserve láti lọ.
He has been doing that for a long time. He's a bully.
Can you bully a child like that? O tún wá ń pa irọ́. Mo lanu lẹ̀ ni pé what? Mo ti ń jáde lọ láàárọ̀.
He cares about nobody.
Because of this idiot. Ọkọ mi láti máa tún sọ fún mi ní mọ́tò pé ṣé màá yẹn ṣé my dear ṣó bí a máa yí ìwà òkè ṣá ṣé kò ṣe pé ó ní mental problem ó lè máa bá okùn kí n bá wa dá sí ìbẹ̀jú.
kò ní mental problem sorry to say àwọn ará Èkìtì 419 ló máa ń ṣe 19 ni simple kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣe 19 419 gidi àwọn ká já nǹkan gbà lọ́wọ́ nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe nìyẹn àwọn ará Èkìtì bó ṣe máa ń behave nìyẹn so kò ṣe big deal bí wà àwọn ṣe rí ni àwọn ọkùnrin wọn ká mú kan nìkan ká jàgbà 19 419 nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe nìyẹn.
ẹgbẹ́ díẹ̀ kò nìkan kò bá jẹ́ ọmọ tó bí nínú.
ó sọ fẹ́.
ilé ìdá particular baby.
kí lẹ̀ ń sọ àníyàn sọ pé òun mọ̀ pé Mohbad máa kú òun mọ̀gbà tó máa kú ni mọ̀gbà tó ti ń sọ ṣé kò sínú voice note ọwọ́ mi tí wọ́n sọ pé gbogbo property tó ń bá Mohbad sọ pé kó ralẹ̀ wọ́n ní pé torí àá lè sọ pé ó máa pẹ́ kó yá ẹ̀yin ò gbọ́ ni Yálóládé sọ náà nínú voice note ọwọ́ mi pé àtòrí àá lè sọ pé ó máa pẹ́ kó yá fọ́mọ 26 ṣé èèyàn máa ń ro bẹ́ẹ̀ ọmọ ènìyàn máa ń ronú sọ ọmọ tí èèyàn bí 26 years pé tá a bá ní ó máa pẹ́ kó lè lọ yá.
ó tún lóhùn òsì níbi tó ti
Sister Tọ́lání ìgbàlẹ̀ fẹ́ release àwọn video àwọn audios yẹn tán.
Sister Tọ́lání rephrase your statement o kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
Sister Tọ́lání ṣe ń gbọ́ mi.
Mú kàn wọ ẹni tó comment ó ní rephrase your statement mi understand nǹkan tó ń sọ mo ń gbọ́ yín sà.
But statement bóyá statement ẹ sọ pé ó ní tábà sọ pé ó yá kó má pè àbí kíní.
ṣé mi mo sọ ni àwọn ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ebi ṣé mi wá mo sọ ni nígbà mo sọ náà. ẹ mọ̀ pọ́n tó sọ nǹkan kan láàárọ̀ yìí ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ láàárọ̀ wọ́n sọ pé nígbà tó bímọ ọmọ mi pè mí ó lóun bímọ ó lóun bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ mi torí pé ìgbà tó bímọ sí alágbó wá pè mí lórí fún wa ní kóun bímọ pé placenta òun wá ní kó máa gbé placenta bọ̀ after 15 minutes he called me and he said daddy ẹ má worry wọ́n ti lọ ṣe bí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ ṣe notice ibẹ̀ yẹn ó ní wọ́n sọ pé ó ní ọmọ mi wá sọ pé ẹ má worry daddy wọ́n ti lọ ṣe bí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ ṣe.
ṣé kò tó láti ṣe bébì ni.
no ẹ̀gbọ́n ni wọ́n ti lọ ẹ mọ nǹkan tó tàn láti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó ń tàn láti sọ pé Wùnmí gbé fáwọn kan lọ gẹ̀ẹ́tì ẹ̀ ni ó ń tàn láti nígbà tó bẹ́ mi sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ tèmi ó sọ pé nígbà tó ń pe ọmọ òun tọ́mọ òun pè òun after 30 minutes ó sọ pé dáàdi ẹ má wọrí mo ti ṣe bí mo ṣe fẹ́ ṣe mo ti yanjú ẹ̀ nǹkan tó sọ fẹ́ mi ni ó ní mo ti yanjú ẹ̀ ó wá tàn láti yọ kúrò lórí Mohbad ó wá sọ pé wọ́n ti ṣe bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe bí ẹni pé àwọn Wùnmí gbé lọ síbì kan bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe sọ.
Exactly. Sister Tọ́lání.
ṣe kí wo point àwọn nǹkan tó máa ń sọ.
Sister Tọ́lání ó yẹ ká béèrè lọ́wọ́ bàbá ta ló sọ Liam ní Daniel.
olóhùn kò sọ pé Victor lòun fẹ́ sọ.
Daniel ló sọ ní Liam.
kí ni ẹjọ́ fà kí ni big deal nínú orúkọ tó bá sọ orúkọ tó bá wùyàn ni ọsọ mọyàn kò sí nǹkan tó kàn níbẹ̀ bíkọ́ tó lọ síbẹ̀.
nǹkan tẹ̀mí sọ ni pé bàbá ló sọ Liam ní Daniel ní
ọjọ́ kò mọ̀. tí o bá sí kó draft gan á lóun ọmọ ìgbà tó ń wẹ̀dì ni. ọyàn ó ṣe big deal anyway adult méjì lè máa without their parents so yeah, that's not a big deal. And I understand ó ní pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe introduction ni wọ́n wá sọ di marriage mọ́ òun lọ́wọ́.
ọ̀dà ti gbàgbé pé òun sọ yí pé òun mú díje tòun lọ nígbà tóun bá débẹ̀ ó ti mú díje tí wọ́n débẹ̀.
ẹ jẹ́ ká a ní láti béèrè nǹkan Sister Tọ́lání mi ò kí ń ṣe fún Yorùbá o ṣé tó bá ń ṣe introduction nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣọ́ máa ń kọ list lọ.
That is dowry náà san wọ́n lọ san dowry.
But wọ́n fún ọ ní list kan tó lọ fún introduction.
That is dowry they will give you the list. Then you
wọ́n máa ń ṣe ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ introduction ni àbọ̀ ọjọ́ engagement.
That's traditional marriage.